Good afternoon. Welcome, people. Welcome to Pros Only TV. You're here with myself, Roland. I'm honored to be back here with you guys. It's a big week in African football as we decide which 5 teams will be going to the World Cup in November in Qatar. Tonight is a big game, the Jollof Derby, as some people are calling it, Ghana versus Nigeria and Kumasi. But before we do all of that and everything, today's game is also very important. The one right now coming on in about 15 minutes time. The Democratic Republic of Congo are taking on Morocco in a big first leg in Kinshasa. Who's going to come out on top? I don't know. But it's going to be a very interesting game. So make sure you guys are locked in for it. Straight after that, we've got the game between Cameroon versus Algeria. Two heavyweights of African football who had very disappointing campaigns by their own standards in the African Cup of Nations earlier on this year. They get a chance to redeem themselves, one of these teams, to go to the World Cup in November. So we'll be having that after that. And then obviously at 7 p.m, we'll be back here. My brother Banks is coming in to represent the Nigerian side. My brother Rich is going to be here to back me with the Ghanaian side. As those two heavyweights clash, and that's going to be a very interesting game as well. First leg in Kumasi, as I mentioned before. But before we do anything, people, make sure you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit that notification bell. Share this video out with your friends, your family, mom, dad, aunties, uncles. Hey, wherever you're from in Africa right now, this is a big week for African football. So, people, let's get into it. Look, let me try and get these lineups real quick. I don't even know. Look, I've got a stream right now that I'm trying to see if it will work for the game. But I'm going to give you the lineups real quick so that we can go through all of this together. So just give me 1 second, people. Let me look at this. Okay, we've already got this. Yeah, I think I've got them here. Yeah. I'm going to put this lineup right now. Let me just share my screen. 1 minute, people. Let me do one thing. All right, well, I'm just going to run through these lineups real quick. So in goal for Congo, we have Kiasumba. Then at back four, they're playing a 4-4-2. We have Amale, Luindama, and Chancel Mbemba, who used to play for Newcastle, if you remember. And then we've got Ngonda. Then in midfield, we've got Akolo, Bastien, Kayembe, and Wissa. And then up front, we've got Mbakani and Bakamu. Those two strikers up there for Congo are going to be serious danger, man. Mbakani, I'm very surprised he's still playing football. I'm not going to lie. He's like one of the stalwarts of this team. Let me just check how old he is, because let me just check how old he is. Because he's a stalwart in the team. 36 years old. Can he fire his country to their first ever World Cup? It's going to be very interesting if he can do that today. And then for the Moroccan team, they're playing a 5-3-2, obviously, to accentuate the talent and the strengths of Achraf Hakimi, who's one of their key players. Scored, I think, 3 goals in the African Cup of Nations, if I'm not mistaken. So let me run through their team real quick. So they've got Bono in goal, a back 5 of Hakimi, Agard, Mai, Sais, and Massina. Then a 3 in midfield of Amrabat, Amala, and Lauza. And then up front, they've got Mai and Nezri. So that's going to be a very interesting lineup. I don't know who the two sides, where they like, who's going to be the strength of this side. Because at the end of the day, I'm looking at this Morocco team and I'm saying to myself, the way they've set themselves up, they're definitely going to be trying to be on the front foot. When you look at Hakimi in that position on that, as that right wing back, it's different. You know what I'm saying? When he's in the back 4 for PSG, he doesn't look the same. But when he's in a 5 at the back, or if it's a 5 in midfield and he's on the right hand side, it looks different. So all I know is that that's going to be a key battle on that right hand side. Both Wissa and Ngonda on that side are going to have to be very, very careful in terms of making sure that there's no spacing behind them that he can exploit. Also, the fact that he's a threat from set pieces. He scored a couple in the African Cup of Nations, so they're gonna have to be careful about giving away free kicks in the edge of their areas. But yeah, like in terms of that, I mean, and Nesri hasn't really impressed me as I've seen him. I need there's a lot of hype surrounding him, but he hasn't really impressed me, like from what I've been seeing. Massina, who plays for Watford have had a poor season. He's been a part of that. Of course, he missed some time away because of the Africa Cup of Nations, but he's been a part of that defense for Watford that has shipped a lot of goals. So, you know, but with the experience of Romain Saiss next to him, someone who's a bit more organized, he's a rough and tough defender. He defends on the front foot. He might get a chance to be able to redeem himself. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a very interesting game. Obviously, Chancel Mbemba, you know, one of their key centre halves, obviously had a spell here when he was younger with Newcastle. Didn't really work out for him. I think it's just because of it's not because of him, but more so the recruitment at Newcastle, the situation at Newcastle, you know, like, and it didn't work out for him and he left. But, you know, he's a key player for the Congolese national side. I'm just going to run through a few names on both sides in terms of the substitutes, because these players could also help change the game. So you've got Jordan Nkoku, who is a right back who plays for Ludogorets. He's one of their kind of like another player that, as you know, he's had a career in France. You know, he obviously started his career in PSG, and he had a long time in France, born in France as well. And you know, 28 years old, somebody who can come off the bench and help the team. Gal Kakuta, a Chelsea youngster, he's also on the bench as well. You know, he was highly rated, very skillful player. Where's he playing now? He's playing for Lens in France. You know, he had a spell, I think, at Real Vallecano, if I'm not mistaken, in Spain too. But yeah, came through the Chelsea Youth Academy. Didn't live up to the expectation that everybody was having for him. But you know, it is what it is. Obviously, you've got Paul Jose Mpoku as well, who plays in Turkey right now. I think Konyaspor. Yeah, Konyaspor. Who's another player who's getting to the, you know, he had some time in Italy himself. So, you know, he's also very experienced and can also add a bit to the side if things don't go their way in the game. And then obviously you've got Yannick Bolasie, another very skillful footballer who plays out wide. We know him from his time at Crystal Palace. Had a spell at Everton, didn't go so well because of the injuries. Played in Portugal with Sporting Lisbon, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Had a spell there. I believe he's in Turkey as well. Now let me just check. Yeah, he's in Turkey now as well. I don't know. I think Rizaspor, I think is how you pronounce it. But he's also on the bench. So there's something there for Congo if they need to change the game in any aspect. And then let's have a look at the Moroccan side. Obviously, you got Munir El Haddadi also playing for Sevilla as well, alongside and Nesri. You've got Soufiane Boufal, who we've all seen like the kind of skill he has. Obviously, he hasn't really lived up to some of the expectation. Obviously, a big omission from this side was Hakim Ziyech, who refused to honor his call up for the national team because he has an issue with the manager. So you know, so that's a big miss for them, I believe, because I think he really turns it on for the national team. But yeah, that is the two sides, and this is going to be a very interesting game. Obviously, it's a two-leg, and also away goals do count in this game. So if Congo concede, it could be a very, very dangerous second leg. So they have to make sure that they don't concede, and then they can go to Morocco. I don't know where they're going to be playing it. It could be playing in Marrakesh. I'm not sure. To see if they can get the away goals to help see them through. So that scenario is also going to be very, very interesting between the two nations, because whoever concedes, it's going to be very interesting. If Congo get the goal, can they finish the job away from home? But if Morocco can even nick something and lose the game, they have a lot of opportunity to try and do something when they're at home. Let me get into some comments whilst we are here. Big up Brush in here. He slapped in the popcorn gang emoji. Big up Zachariah. He's saying Viva Maroc. Big up Drizzy in here. Oh, I see you wearing a jersey. Nobody's joining me. I'm flying solo to for right now. I think Rich might join me for the Cameroon Algeria, but obviously in the evening Me, Banks, Rich, we're just gonna ride it out together in that. Big up Isaac in here. He's saying we here. Roland got his jersey ready. I'm ready, man. I got my jersey ready. Like, yeah, you know what? You know how it goes. You know how it goes, people. You know how it goes. But yeah, man, we're about 9 minutes from kickoff right now. I need to just see what's going on with my, because I don't know if they're about to change or not on this stream, because I'm streaming it on Super Sport, which is the African broadcaster, right? But they're showing snooker right now, so I don't know when they're gonna switch. They should be switched already. Like, we should be at the stadium right now. Let me just see if I can find another stream, and let me see if it works. They were supposed to be doing it on the FIFA YouTube channel apparently, because that would have been interesting if I was able to do that. But I can't see anything live. I can't see any live stream being scheduled or anything on their YouTube channel. So as a result, I'm just gonna be kind of looking for a stream just like everybody else this time. It's not as simple as it was in AFCON. You know, you could switch on Sky Sports or you could switch on anything else. But yeah, it should be very interesting to see what happens right now. Big up to everybody who's in here watching right now. We've got 8 minutes before kickoff. It should be a very interesting game. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. But yeah, this afternoon is going to be very interesting. Let me just do one thing. I'm going to just mute myself so that you guys don't hear this, because I don't want to copyright flag. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think I've got the right stream. I hope so. Like, I want it to. They're just doing an advert right now, maybe on their channel, so they'll be back in the studio and then they'll move to the game. But all I know is it's going to be a very good game right now. That's all I know. And then the game after this, because this is a big day on the channel. There's going to be 3 streams pretty much back to back. I'm not going to have any rest in between. All I'm going to be doing is grabbing a snack, drinking some water, and then straight onto the next stream. Like, so be prepared for that, people. But for everybody in here right now, tell me what your score prediction is going to be. Let me know in the chat. What are your score predictions? Let me know right now. I'm going to go Congo winning 2-0. I think they're going to win 2-0. I think they're very strong at home. So me personally, I think Congo win 2-0. You know, I would like to see them go to their first World Cup, to be honest with you. That would be it. That would be something interesting for me. I'd love to see them go to a World Cup. So, you know what I'm saying? So let's see if they can do this. Let's see if they can do this. Big up Kareem, though. Kareem Odo, he said, found you randomly. Hey, look, thank you for stopping through. Thank you for joining. Look, this is a big day on the channel. It's not just this game. We're going to be doing the Algeria Cameroon game later on. And then after that, we're going to be doing Ghana versus Nigeria. So, you know, it is what it is. Congo has good squad depth. If Congo wins 2-0, Morocco is in trouble. Yeah, I mean, look, I think the thing about it is that, to be honest, a lot of people were tipping them to be what do you call it? What do you call it? They were tipping them to win the African Cup of Nations, and then, you know, that game against Egypt, they threw it away pretty much. Do you know what I mean? But you know, it's one of those. But yeah, it's one of those, man. No, Congo Zaire went to the World Cup, yes, but not the Democratic Republic of Congo. They've never qualified for the World Cup. So, you know, it's one of those, like, yeah, so they wait, yeah, they did actually. No, once they did. 1974. But I don't believe, let me see. Yeah, so who did they go as? It wasn't the Democratic Republic. They were named, I think, Congo Zaire, right? Let me just see. Give me a second. Yeah, Zaire. Yeah. Same thing. Yeah. But yeah, Morocco could have a better coach, but could have a better. The coach is whack, but all of Morocco will get through. But yeah, we miss Kofi Chire badly. Yeah, we will. Like, he's probably one of the creative outlets that we would need, because DDAU is not there. He's suspended, obviously, from his what was it, a red card? He got a red card against Comoros in the game, and then so he's banned for 3 games, I think it is. So it is what it is. I mean, that's a problem. Yeah. Morocco have the better team, but the coach is whack. Yeah. Okay, fine. I get what you mean. Congo Zaire, Dr. Congo. Yeah, it is. They beat Morocco, I think. Plus their record against Morocco isn't bad. Yeah, so I think that them at home, they have a good record. So it's like teams that go there, they generally don't come away with a win. So this is why I think that the DRC are going to go through to the World Cup. I think it's going to be interesting because, as I said, that Hakimi factor now, because of the 5. Do you know what I mean? Because of the 5 at the back, yeah, that's the key. Because Hakimi and a 4 doesn't look the same. You know, no one's there. So let's see what happens today. I'm excited for this game. I hope everybody's excited for this. I'm excited for this. I can't lie to you. We will depend on Kudus today. I don't want to depend on him. That's the whole point. I don't want to depend on Kudus. What I want is Chire is not going to be fit for even the one I think in Abuja. I don't think he's going to be there. Like, and it's just so unlucky because he's been playing really well in Bundesliga 2. The fact that he gets injured in like pretty much the final training session before the actual games, like, it's just so annoying. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is still. But let me see if my stream is actually working because we're here. I'm on the right one, people. I'm on the right one here. The players are entering their field of play. They're just on the running track, surrounding the pitch. This is go time. They got the camera zoomed on Chancel and Bemba. Yeah, this is it, man. This is what it's all about, people. This is what it's all about. Big up NN in the chat. He's saying Cameroon. Yeah, we're coming later, bro. We're coming very soon. Trust me, this is gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a big one still. Let me zoom in on this. Yeah, there we go. Rumble in the jungle. Come on. Aaron is praying for DRC to qualify. Yeah, Italy are out. Yeah, I know. I saw that yesterday. I was watching a bit of Wales, Austria, and Portugal. Who they play? Portugal, Turkey. Yilmaz missing that penalty last minute. Whew. It's not good. It's not good, people. It's not good. It's not good. Big up my guy CM in the building. Hope you're good, my bro. Yeah, big up to everybody in the chat. Come on. Yes, do what he says here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and drop a like on the video as well, because you're going to be here with me. I got my brother Rich and I got Banks as well coming through for the Nigeria game too. So it's going to be very interesting. We're going to enjoy some good football together. But yeah, the players are now on the field, and I believe national anthems will be played for both sides before we can really get into the real kickoff. I think they're a bit late. I don't know if my stream is lagging or if we're late. I'm not sure. Yeah, Banks is joining us for the game, innit? So make sure you're locked in for that. Banks from the final third will come through. So it's going to be interesting so he's gonna back his team. But yeah, we got jerseys on. You know, we got jerseys on. You know, we're gonna have flags and everything, man. Like, we're ready for this. I don't know what's gonna happen. My expectations are low. You know, a big blow in terms of injury, as we mentioned before, but it should be interesting. You can't find the stream, Isaac. I got you. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna just drop it in the chat, yeah. But I got you. It should work, bro. Hopefully, it does work for you, innit? But yeah, there's a link. So if you ain't got a link to watch the game, I've got one there for you. I've just dropped it in there. So just check it out. If you haven't got a link, it's right there here. Do you know what I mean? It's right here. Yo, big up to my mum. She's come through again. She said, and she's actually in Ghana right now, so it's a big it's a big day for the Ghanaians there. So she's over there right now. No, no problem, bro. No problem. Don't drop. YouTube will ban you. There's not. I don't think that's happened before. I can't lie to you. I don't think it's happened before. Like because we were doing it. We were doing it throughout the whole tournament. The AFCON tournament. Like obviously, sometimes you could watch games, but some people couldn't watch it. There's people in different countries. They didn't know where to get the game, so we just dropped a quick link in there. So hit the link and then you just come through. There's Mbokani. They're zooming in on him right now, singing the national anthem for Congo. Oh, it happened to somebody you know. Hey, I hope they don't ban me, bruv. I hope no one snitches in it. I don't want no bans. I don't want to get banned, bruv. Because it's gonna be hard to get my channel back, bruv. But we nearly. People, let me know. Am I behind or are they on the field? Doing national anthems right now. Man says snitches get stitches. But yeah, because they're doing national anthems for me. So if I'm behind, let me know. Do you think we should have done the one leg thing like UEFA? Probably. Because like the suspense here is like it's a bit mad, isn't it? Like we should have kind of but like 2 leg just makes sense. You got 10 teams that have qualified for the final round, so you just do a 2-legged playoff and then just see who goes through after that. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah. Hey, the stadium is full, or pretty much full up though. It's good to see because we didn't have too many like full stadiums during the AFCON, so maybe the rules have relaxed in certain countries still, or just across the world. I can't lie. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, like the lower tier is pretty much full up. Like people are trying to take seats and stuff in the upper tiers, but yeah, lower tiers are full up. Hey, look, the countries come out, man. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting game, man. I can't lie. Cedric Bakambu, yeah, is gonna be. He's on fire as well right now for the national team too. So let's see what he can do. Going old school 4-4-2 should be very interesting. I'd like to see them go to another World Cup though. I can't lie. It's time for another nation to kind of join again, isn't it? But yeah, they're taking their pre-match pictures now. They've exchanged their crests. Yeah, look, this is going to be an interesting game, man. Morocco need to play a lot better than they did in the Cup of Nations. That's the problem. If they don't play better than they did, they're not going to the World Cup. I just can't see it. This team it's a good team to a certain extent, but there are probably 5 other teams better than them in Africa right now. So it's like they've got to really play really well in this leg as well before taking it home. But we are pretty much close to kickoff for me. I don't know if we've kicked off for you guys, but for me, we're about to kick off now. So let's see what this is gonna do. Referee's just making sure. And we've kicked off. We've kicked off right now in this game. It should be a very good game. Should be a good game. Let me use it on this. On there. Morocco could have Ziyech and Mazraoui. Today is poor, but still better than Congo, I reckon. And you're ahead of me. All right, cool. Yeah, we just kicked off, but yeah, we're on one right now. Let's see. There's offside there. Mm. What's going on, Manuel? I'm about two minutes behind. Yeah, I know. I'm. It's a bit mad. It's a bit mad still. This Nesri guy is on fraud. Yeah, he's on fraud watch for sure. He's definitely on fraud watch. Morocco started well. Wait. The midfield battle is going to be key here, I think. Need to see more of Lauza. Didn't really see much of him, to be fair, in the AFCON. There's Amrabat. Ball over the top towards Nesri. Mbemba tracking him. And it's a throw in to Morocco. In the box. Shot, and it's over the bar. Took a deflection though. It's a corner. There's a shot from Messina, who got into the box there. Corner to Morocco. Lauza to take. And headed away. Ball's gone back to Lauza though. He's going to cross. And headed away. Another corner for Morocco. It was headed away by Luyendama there for another Morocco corner. And it's Lauza's corner over everybody. Is it going to be recovered by Mai? No. There's the Morocco coach. And there's a ball over the top. Morocco are really pressing, trying to win the ball back. Really high up the pitch. Congo not doing himself any favors. Thing about it is that everybody's behind the ball. I can already see that the two strikers up front could become isolated if they're not getting service. They've got to do a bit more to keep the ball. It's a long ball forward towards Messina, but his touch takes it out, and it's a goal kick to Congo. And Kiasumba will take it. Here's Luyendama. They're pressing really high, the Moroccans. They're pressing them really high. They don't want them to settle at all. And this is what you do. This is what you do when you go away from home. You have to set out with the intention to try and get a foothold into the game, quieten the crowd. There's nerves. Don't forget, there's big nerves. You're at home qualifier. If you don't win that leg, it's going to be a very difficult one for you to go and join in the second leg. So you have to get off to a good start. And the Moroccans, they know this. I think they've gone through this before. So it's one of those situations, really. Here's Lauza now. Here's Hakimi of Paris Saint-Germain. And they've gone back. A long ball forward. Yeah, Congo need to settle down. They just need to settle down because you can see Morocco are right in their rhythm right now. Hector Coupe, the Congo coach, he's not happy with what's going on. He's not happy with what's going on so far, but it's down to their players on the pitch. They just need to be a little bit calmer on the ball. Find a teammate. Don't rush to get up front too quickly. Here's Amrabat. Tried to play the ball forward. Here's Mai. Hakimi back to Mai. He crosses into the box, headed away. It's all Morocco at the moment. Some ball over the top. Oof. And Luyim Dama just heading out from the cross. It's another corner to Morocco now. They're under serious pressure right now. 8 minutes gone. Still 0-0, but Congo haven't started yet. It's been all Morocco so far. There's another corner to come in now. And it's headed over by Mai. I don't know. Is this the president of the association? I don't know. I don't know, but it is a goal kick to Congo. Kiasumba is going to take. He was actually born in Switzerland, Kiasumba, but represents the Congo national team. Here's Amale. Finally, to try and give some respite to, but him and Okolo, they just had a little mix. So here's Okolo now, cross, and it's a corner. It's a corner to Congo. First corner for them today. Finally getting into the game. Finally getting a foothold. They just need to keep the ball. That's what they need to do. Keep the ball. That's the most important thing. Hakimi's playing right wing back. Drizzy, he's playing at right wing back. Like they're playing three center backs. I said 5 at the beginning, 5 at the back, but it's 3-5-2. And here's the corner. Headed away. Good tackle there. Hakimi was trying to go forward, but was tackled. Oof. That's a throw in. People are saying goal. People are saying goal. Wait, I haven't seen the goal yet. I'm so far behind people. Let me see this. Let's see what's happened here. You're saying goal, but I haven't seen anything. I'm just seeing a throw in from Massina there. Yeah, and there's a foul. Yeah, I'm so far behind. I'm far behind people. Let me see this go. Here's my E. Ngonda. Kayembe coming forward. Good pass. Shot. Ooh! And we saw with the goal. We saw with the goal there to put them 1-0 up. And they got the celebration going. Let me just update this banner real quick. It is 1-0 to Congo. We saw after 20 minutes. Let me update this. Yeah, my stream is lagging behind people. I can't lie to you. But there we are. It is 1-0. I think it took a deflection though. I think it took a deflection off of Saiz. I think so. If I'm not, let me see if I can. Let me just see if I can just sort out my stream. 1 second. I think it did take a deflection off of Saiz. That's what I think. Oops. All right, there we go. They need a second goal. Yeah, that's true. Against the run of play, yes, that's very true. DRC win. Big up Eric in here. Victor Gomez is the referee. Okay. Victor Gomez is the ref. But yeah, that's going to be interesting to see right now. Sorry, people. My stream went down. I had to find a new one. I think the FIFA YouTube is showing this game. I can't lie to you. I think it is. Somebody check and let me know. Because if it is, I'm switching to that. Because this is going to be long. I can't lie. And also, people, where are you? I'm now at the point where the free kick has just gone in and it's gone out for a goal kick. Oh no, it's gone out for a corner. Big up Omo Anas. He's got the Moroccan flags in there. Big up yourself. Thank you for stopping through. But here's a corner to Congo at the moment. But let's see what's going to happen right now. Taking the lead, Wissa with the finish. I think it took a deflection of Saiss for Morocco. Here's Wissa to take the corner. But let's see. Let's see. Corner comes in. Keeper in no man's land. I think he got a touch on it though. No. Big up Aaron Boomer in here. I hope you're well. I hope you are well, my guy. Yeah, it's been a minute, but we're back. We're back. You know, we don't do United content on here right now because you know the team is not great. But we're going to be doing these World Cup qualifiers, as many as we can do as well. But thank you for stopping through, my bro. I appreciate it a lot. Cameroon versus Algeria, 5 o'clock kickoff. I'm here. We're doing the game. It's a free kick to Congo. A foul on the Colo by Lauza. Luyendama with the free kick. Tried to feed it forward to the strikers, but was cleared away. Ngonda going back, but that's a risky ball. And Nesri nearly stole the ball there. Long ball upfield, but Mbokani coming from an offside position. So it is offside, and it'll be a free kick to Morocco. Yeah, FIFA still use the away goals rule, and that's what's going to make these ties a lot more interesting because Morocco need to score here. Morocco need to score here to be able to have something to take home with them, but I don't know if it's going to happen, to be honest with you. There's 57 of you in here watching right now. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. And thank you for stopping through because you're going to be enjoying some football content right through this next week as we try and find out who are the 5 teams that will be going to Qatar in November from Africa. 2 of them, one of them is going to be one of these 2 sides. And Congo have the lead right now. Wissa with the goal after 20 minutes to give them the lead. Let's see what happens. Hakimi with the throw. Now the game has shifted a bit. Congo are now on the attack. There's a foul there. Bakambu fouled by Amrabat. But yeah, now Congo have got their goal. Now they're a little bit more relaxed. The nerves have left them now, and they can actually play their game. They have a very good home record, so you know not many teams can go there and grab something. So I didn't expect it to be the same. I think they were just a bit nervous, and Morocco coming out on the front foot maybe unsettled them a little bit, but they're in again. Ooh, and they said goal kick. Thought it was going to be a corner, but Bastien thought it was going to be a corner, but it is a goal kick to Congo. I'm so annoyed I can only watch the first half of the Cameroon since you're at work. I know, bro. It's gonna be a It's going to be a bit annoying for some people. You know, this is an early one for some people. Some people are still at work. I'm off today. This is the reason why I'm doing this. I'm off right now. So I said, let me do this game. This is an early kickoff. But it is what it is. You know, some people are going to be at work for some of this, but I'm going to try and give as much coverage as possible for people. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Luyin Dama coming in there, challenging En-Nesyri. I think he's got a man marking job to do on En-Nesyri there. He just wanted to make sure that he felt him there. As the free kick comes in, headed away. Hakimi throws the ball back in there, headed away again by Mbemba. And his Wissa was fouled there, I believe. Yeah, he was fouled there. Goal scorer Wissa was fouled by Amala. Here's Mbokani now. Loses the ball. Massina with the ball forward towards En-Nesyri. Luyin Dama. He's got a man marking job on him, trust me. Here's Amale. He goes down. No free kick, but he wins the ball back. Amale with the pink hair, pink dyed hair today. Kiasumba to take the free kick for Congo. Kind of missed everybody and it's back. It's a long ball. Here's Amale. Going in there 50-50 with Messina, but he's second best. Long ball forward into Kiasumba's hands and he rolls it out. Congo just having a bit of possession right now, which is good. They you know, after they get in the goal, they've settled themselves into the game. But you just need to keep the ball and try and build another attack. There's a lot of space in midfield for Amrabat there. Here's Lauza. Into Mai. Back to Lauza, but he loses the ball there. Here's Akolo. He's fouled. He's fouled again by Amrabat. Amrabat's had a couple of fouls now. The referee's watching him closely. Let's have a look here. Yeah. Amrabat just fouling Akolo there. Luyin Dama with the free kick, but it goes well over everybody and out for a throw-in close to the corner flag for Morocco. Hector Cooper is not happy with that either. He's been on the touchline, hasn't sat down since we've kicked off. Morocco just trying to get up the field. And there's a foul. It's a foul on Bastien there. It's a free kick to Congo. It was a foul by Amala. And it's a free kick to Congo. I think Wissa is going to take it. Free kick comes in, headed away. Here's Amala. Ooh, and Bono misjudged the flight of the ball and then knocks it out for a corner. 5 teams go through, Aaron Boomer. 5 teams go through. So there's 10 teams that qualified for this final round. We have 5 games, 5 two-legged games, and the winner of each of those games, those two-legged ties will go through. So we'll only have 5 teams to go through to the World Cup in November. In the next World Cup, 2026, Africa will have 9 teams qualify. 9 teams will qualify for the 2026 World Cup from the African continent. So, yeah, because the tournament will expand from 32 teams to 48 teams. This coach is giving Hakimi the Bruno privilege. Yeah, trust me. Here, you can see him here now. Here's En-Nesyri. Yeah, Hakimi's playing wherever he wants, but it's like David Alaba for Austria. He plays wherever he wants as well, to be honest with you. He can play number 10, left wing, center back, midfield. Like, it's one of those. Because he is he's like probably their most famous player, you know, their most hype player, the player that they're looking at as their next biggest talent from their country. And you know, he's had a very good career so far. You know, he's played for Real Madrid, he's played for Dortmund, and now Paris Saint-Germain and Inter Milan as well. So I mean, like, he's played for quite a few teams, to be fair. Here's a Colo. Ooh, crosses too much, but can he recover it? Oh, he's offside. Bakambu was offside after recovering the ball there. That cross from in Gonda, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not watching it on TV, bro. I'm watching it on a stream online. It can't be yeah, for some reason they're not showing these in they don't show African qualifiers in the UK anyway. But yeah. Bono to take the free kick for Morocco. And En-Nesyri with the header there. And a calm header back by Mbemba to Kiasumba. His Wisa. His Wisa again. Bakambu there. Oh! And he just couldn't get anything on the ball as it was rolled across him. Great defending by both Saiss and I think it's Agard and Saiss there to stop him from getting a shot, and Bono was able to gather it. There's a foul. There's a foul by Ngonda. He's been booked. There's a foul there. Yeah, that was a miss. Drizzy. That should have been 2-0. Bakambu, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was expecting. Once you're in the box, you have to be active to try and score. But it just wasn't to be, unfortunately. And then, but yeah, let's see. I mean, since the goal, it has been a bit more of an even game, a bit more of a balanced game. Both sides just struggling to keep possession when they get to the final third and the attacks break down, which is kind of expected. We see this a lot. You know, I think both teams are very well defensively set up. You know, Amrabat at the base of midfield there, just trying to try and dictate the tempo of the game for the Moroccans. Hakimi just trying to inject a bit of injection of pace. Here's Lauza now. Amrabat being tracked by Mbokani. Yeah, now they're trying to press them from the front, which is what they need to do because they're giving them a lot of time on the ball. Here's Lauza. Hector Cooper barking instructions from the touchline for Congo. And they've gone all the way back. It's good. That's good pressing though, to force them all the way back to the keeper Bono. But there's a lot of space, as you can see. You can just see Saiz is coming out there. Here's Agard coming forward, stepping forward from centre back. One of the three centre backs is Messina. Ball into Enesri. Lauza, can you get the ball? No. Good defending by Amale. But it is a corner to Morocco. Big up my guy Nate. I'm kind of relaxed. I can't lie. I'm relaxed because I think after the awful performance in the AFCON, a 3-month turnaround to try and see if we can win a place into the World Cup in November is kind of unrealistic. So the pressure's on Nigeria, and we know that when the pressure is onto them, we've seen it literally a couple of months ago. They crumbled against Tunisia. I think what we need to do is kind of set up in a similar way like Tunisia did play. Set up very defensively solid and then hit them on the counter. If we try and be open and expansive, we could get beat heavily. So it's one of those situations but we have a very good record in Kumasi. So at the Baba Yara Stadium, we have a good record. Like we beat everybody there. So it's like it's going to be interesting to see how it gets approached and all of that. But if we do it, it'd be amazing. I can't lie. If we do it, it'd be amazing to see them in the World Cup as well. And obviously, it makes the World Cup streams coming up in November even more interesting, a lot more engaging. But yeah, you have to wait and see on all of that. And Isaac, what are you saying? He's saying you lot took the piss though, giving us the baby stairs, having our players jump like they're playing jump rope and that. Hey, fam, it's a part of the shithousery tactics, man. This is what you got to do. Who do you think is going through, Cameroon or Algeria? Yeah, I think Cameroon go through. Honestly, I think that Algerian team. Obviously, it's only as I said, a 2-month turnaround from the AFCON. Nothing really would have changed with these sides. I mean, Ghana, we've changed our coaching setup and everything like that, but it's the same coaching setup for Algeria. The team is still the same. A lot of the older players are still there. Even though you're expecting them to do something, to change something, they haven't in 2 months. And so I think Cameroon were just a lot more of a settled side. They kind of know what they want to do. Here's Mbokani trying to hold the ball up. Oof. Wow, no foul there from the ref on Kayembe. Kayembe went down. No foul by the ref. And Morocco can play on. Yeah, so I think Cameroon will go through. Just a better settled side. Obviously, you've got Abubakar up front, who was the top goal scorer in the African Cup of Nations. So, I expect you guys to go through. The first leg will be telling. If you can get a good win at home, then you should do enough to be able to get through. In my opinion, I think this Algeria side need to revamp. They need younger players to come through. They've got a few, Benacer, obviously Ben Rama are a couple of them that we know as well. So it should be very, very interesting to see how they revamp. But I think that 2019 triumph in AFCON was the peak of their team, and they weren't going to be able to defend it. So it is what it is. And Kayembe goes down again, and this time it is a foul. It is a foul. But yeah, Nate, park the bus settings. It has to be. I'm not too confident. We've already lost one of our attackers. I mean, obviously Andre Ayew is obviously not there because he's suspended. But then we've lost Kofi Chire, who plays for St. Pauli in Germany, in the Bundesliga 2, and he got a thigh injury in training yesterday. He's been on form in Germany this season. So the fact that he's injured, it's not looking good from an attacking sense. Obviously, we don't have Sulemana either. He's injured too. He didn't make the squad. So we're going to be relying on a bit of luck tonight, but hopefully we can see it through in the home leg and then see what happens on Tuesday in the away leg. So here's Agard. Poor ball there though. Here's a Colo. Oh, it's a poor ball. Here's a Male. Storming forward. Tried to cross the ball and it goes over. Goes over the bar. And it's a goal kick. Morocco under pressure. They're not able, they don't have a lot of creativity in midfield. That's the key. They don't have a lot of creativity in midfield for me. When you look at that midfield three of Amrabat, Lauza, and Amala, I just don't think that they've got enough. Nice turn there from Okolo going back to Luyendama. We nearly loses the ball there. He does lose the ball there. Here's Mai. Good tackle there from Amale. Good turn from Bastien, but he loses the ball there. Here's Hakimi now into En-Nesyri. Goes down far too easily there. And Congo clear the ball upfield. Here's Bambaku over the top now. It's being held by A-Guard. He's having to do it by himself. He holds the ball up well, though. Here's Akolo. Here's Kayembe. But the crossfield ball towards Ngonda goes out for a goal, for a throw-in. I'm surprised Schlupp isn't in the squad, or did he retire? You know what? I understand why people have been calling for him, but in terms of midfield options, honestly, I don't think he makes our best midfield options. I think we've got a lot of good players in that squad. If we're talking about obviously Thomas Partey at the top of that, you've got Edmund Addo, who's also injured by the way, but he's there. You've got Kudus Mohammed in there. You've got Chire in there. Like, there's already 4 players ahead of him that I think, and obviously they all play in like various positions in midfield, but Schlupp doesn't come into that equation for me. I think a few years ago, yes, but even for Palace, he doesn't start games like that. Do you know what I mean? He's not part of your best midfield combination. Do you know what I mean? So I think for him, his time, if he wants to be part of the squad, yes, if he should continue pushing hard at Palace to see if he can get a call up. He may even go into a little renaissance in his career, later on in his career, and then he could see himself rejoin the national team. But in terms of options, we've got quite a few good midfield options that I don't think he's a part of. When we announced the squad on Monday, when I looked at the midfielders, me and Rich were going back and forth with a few people, and we was like, he thought Schlupp's inclusion, him not being included was a surprise. But for me, when I was looking at the midfield options, I was like, we've got players that play Champions League football in there. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so it's a bit interesting. It's a bit interesting still. Big up Jin saying she's got the Moroccan flags, is hoping that they can get a win. All they need is a goal. If they get a goal, then everything changes. But we have to wait and see. And you say, no, I hear that. But Jordan AU is living big time off the Abedi tax. I'm telling you. But the thing about it is that I think that's about to end. I don't, because we've got some real forward options. Unfortunately because of injuries, right? Antoine Semenyo, who plays for Bristol City, bad boy striker, but he's injured. He was going to make his debut in this game, and he looked like a real forward that we could have used, But hey, you never know. If we get to the World Cup, you'll see him there. I'm hoping so. But yeah, he's a bad boy striker playing for Bristol City in the Championship at the moment. But from the stuff that I've seen of him, yeah, he looks like he's going to be a good player. I think he can play at Premier League level. So we'll see. Big up Kendo Rolangba and his curse Ghana. So not this ain't the black one. This is now's one. This is the current one. Like, the black kit is the curse kit. That's the 2006 AFCON shirt. The one where we only we went out bottom of the group in a group with Nigeria, Senegal, and Zimbabwe. I'm never wearing that shirt again. We only wore it that one time, for that one tournament, and that was it. Crazy. Crazy. But here's Messina with the throw-in. Here's Mai. And Mala tried to recover the ball, but couldn't. Ball dropping. Ooh. I think Wisa was fouled there, though. Because it was a little touch. And Mai's been booked as well for that challenge. Because Wisa with a little touch around. Yeah, Mai also not born in Morocco, born in Belgium. The centre back. Plays in Hungary. He's been booked as well now. So they've got two out of the three backfield. Two of the three at the back. Sorry, are now on a yellow card here. So it's looking a bit sticky for both of them, and Morocco too. I think it's pretty smart by Hector Cooper to play with the two up front. You know, they're not gonna have a foothold in midfield, but they can get the ball from back to front quickly. All three of those centre halves are gonna have a bit of trouble trying to contain the two up front in Mbokani, Bambaku. Mali midfield is deadly now. Yeah, the Corey inclusion is going to be interesting to see. I believe he switched over. That's what I saw yesterday. That he switched his nationality. I believe so. So it's going to be interesting. I think he wants to go to the World Cup. I think Mali want to go to the World Cup because they've never been before. So they've got a huge 2 games against Tunisia. It might be I might be doing the second leg of the game because the first leg is today, but it's the same time as Cameroon's game. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, Kia Sumba to take the goal kick. I'm just having a look at this chance again. Hakimi with the cross into the box and Nesri with the header, but it's well wide. Yeah, FA Cup semi-final on Easter Sunday. Oh wow, yeah, that's going to be a bit mad. I don't know because I think on Easter Sunday definitely is going to be reduced service. So yeah, I don't know how you lot are going to get up to Wembley, but hey, big up to yourselves for getting there anyway. You guys are playing Chelsea, right? So I mean, Tuchel is he's a tactician, so he knows how to. He's gotten Chelsea to 5 finals already or something like that. So I don't know, but hey, let's see if you can get to another final. Let's see what happens. There's a big opportunity though. That's all I can say. Italy not making 2 consecutive World Cups is mad. Yeah, it's mad. But yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? Like everybody was calling Mancini world class and this, that, and the other. Yeah, cross into the box, just going over a Colo with the cross. Wisa couldn't get anything on it, so it's a throw into Morocco. But yeah, everybody was calling Mancini world class. They were saying that Jorginho should be part of the Ballon d'Or conversation and all of this. So it's looking a bit wild right now. Them things there, but hey, 1 minute at a time in this first half. That wasn't a foul throw. Come on. Here's Amrabat. Here's Messina. Amrabat again. Laos are losing the ball. Losing out to Kayembe. Messina fouling Akolo there. And it's going to be a free kick to end the half for Congo. So, yeah, he's just holding him. Let's see what happens here. Free kick comes in and headed away. And that is it, people. It is half time. It is half time here in this game. It is 1-0 to Congo. Goal from Wisa after 20 minutes. And it's been a pretty good first half for Congo here. I think if we talk about it in real terms, Morocco came out of the blocks flying and started really well in the first 10 minutes, pressing very high, pressing them very high from the off. Obviously, in an away leg, where you kind of need to get a goal anyway to kind of give you a result to go into the second leg with, especially with the away goals. They were trying to push for that in early on. Didn't have any chances like clear cut really, but they were keeping the ball very, very well, pressing very high from the front, trying to quieten the crowd, because that's what it's all about really. When you go away from home, hostile crowd, you want to be able to quieten them down, try and get a foothold into the game, build and mount attacks, build some pressure, and then try and get that first goal. Didn't really work out for them like that. They did try and quiet the crowd a little bit, but then against the run of play, we saw scores for Congo. I think it was a deflection off of Romain Saiss. I need to watch it back when they show us the replay to see where, because when I watched it, it didn't look like it was a true shot that went into the net. I think that there was a deflection in there. But once that goal went in for Congo, they seem to have settled themselves down. And then what that did was it just kind of meant that they could now start mounting attacks of their own. And they had a good one, like maybe just before, about maybe 10 minutes before halftime. Bambaku should have really Bakambu should have really scored with the cross. I think it was from Wisa as well. He should have really scored. So I mean, for me, it kind of just shows that you have to take your chances in these games, man. Like, because we don't know how Morocco are going to react in the second half. They've got they've got some firepower on the bench. Obviously, Munir El Haddadi's on the bench. Boufal is also on the bench for them as well. So like, there's going to be something there for them if they need it. So taking your chances in the game is very crucial. But I think for the most part, both keepers haven't really been tested by either side. Let me just run through the statistics of the game so far, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, 3 shots for Morocco, but 0 on target. 2 shots for Congo, and they got their 1 on target, which was the goal. And possession largely in the hands of Morocco, but not really in the areas where they'll be scared. They'll be scaring the other team. I think there's generally been a lot of passes exchanged in the midfield and at the back. And as I said, for Morocco, moving in terms of their midfield, they don't have a lot of creativity in there. You've got Amala, you've got Amrabat and Lauza. Lauza's probably a bit more of an attacking midfielder, but he's not an attacking midfielder in that sense, if you understand what I mean. And then obviously with the 2 in midfield for Congo, Bastien and Kayembe, the 2 of them really are. They're really just working hard to just make sure that they cover the spaces that they're going to be giving up to the 3 in midfield there for Morocco. Let me just run through some more stats for you. I mean, yeah, it's been a pretty scrappy game. 11 fouls racked up by Morocco in that first half to the 4 of Congo. A couple of yellow cards here. 3 offsides for Congo and 4 corners for Morocco and 3 to Congo. So I mean, yeah, like, I'm looking at it, it's a pretty balanced half for both sides, to be honest with you, because of the lack of opportunities on goal. It has been very scrappy when you look at the number of fouls that we've already got in the game. So let's see what happens in the second half. I think for Congo, the way they're looking at it now, they've got an opportunity here to kind of soak up the pressure and hit Morocco on the counter in the second half at different points. And that's what I think should happen, to be honest with you. But we have to wait and see what happens in the second half. Right now, as I said, my prediction was 2-0. So let's see if Congo can get that second goal and hold on to it. And they've got something to hold on to when they go over to Morocco on Tuesday. But people, give me 1 second. One second. I'll be right back. And we are back. We are back. Let me get into some comments here. Let me get some comments right here. Aaron Boomer saying that I'm going to Manchester United versus Norwich. I think for later on this season. Not the best, but I haven't been to a match since 1920 when we thrashed Chelsea 4-0. Yeah, that was the start of the season, right? It gets worse. No trains to Victoria either on Easter weekend, which means getting to Wembley is going to be peak. Yeah, that's going to be peak. That is peak. And I don't understand why they've scheduled it for that day, but very peak. But yeah, Nate, you got your ticket, yeah? You got your ticket, innit? If Mancini is sacked, then nah, it's a bit too far. It was a one-off game where Italy didn't turn up. Apparently, they had a lot of chances. I didn't watch that game, but apparently they had a lot of chances. Yeah, let me have a look at this goal from Wisa. Let me see if it took the deflection. But yeah, there's the iconic Congo celebration there. Congo fans cheering. Let's have a look. So Wisa cuts inside. No, well, yeah, I think, yeah, Saiz, it came off his head. So he was supposed to be going to the far corner. And it goes into the near corner. Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, it took a deflection, I think. Would I consider this an upset? Yeah, I would say so. I mean, Congo, you know, in terms of African Cup of Nations, we've seen them in the tournament quite a few times. I think this is the Bakambu chance. Yeah, Wisa getting in behind, squares it to Bakambu, and he just couldn't sort his feet out and lost the chance. He tried to let the ball run across his body, and then he wanted to slot it in with his right. Oh no, it's actually a good little interception, good touch from. Ooh, I think it's from Agard. Yeah. But yeah, I would consider it an upset, I think, because of, you know, the pressure on Morocco to get through this tie, because they'll say, look, out of these two sides, Morocco are AFCON quarterfinalists, and Congo didn't even qualify. You know, even though they've qualified for previous editions, you know, I think some of their team is very aging. You know, you look at Mbokani, you know, he's 36 years old. You know, I think Balassi's 33, if I'm not mistaken. He's on the bench. You know, their side is a little bit aging as well. So it's like, you know, whereas this Moroccan side is a little bit younger, you know, they got a few key players in there. You just don't know what's going to happen, really, to be honest with you. So yeah, if they can get through this two-legged tie, then it's an upset, I think. Right now, the game is fairly balanced in terms of the play. But we have to wait and see. We just have to wait and see, honestly. Yeah, the Congo DR celebrations after that scruffy goal was fire. Yeah, it was a good celebration. Big up my guy Eric in here saying, "Let's go Congo! Come on!" So yeah, second half is coming very soon. Or for some of you, it's already kicked off. I'm probably a few moments away. So you have to wait and see. And then people, we will be doing the Cameroon Algeria game straight after this one. I think the kickoff is at 5 o'clock, but let me just double check to be sure. Yes, at 5. It kicks off at 5. So yeah, so at the same time, it's Mali and Tunisia, and then Egypt, Senegal, a rematch of the final of the African Cup of Nations. Will be at the same time as the Ghana Nigeria game. That's why we're not doing it. And this is going to be the same. It's going to be the same on Tuesday because that game will be shown at 5. Ghana, Nigeria is also going to be shown at 5 o'clock. So unfortunately, we'll only be able to cover one. We might be able to cover 2, depends on who I can kind of round up to see if they can watch the other game. But obviously, it's got to be somebody who's not from either of those countries. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. Still, but yeah, big up. Yeah, Aaron Boomer saying Cameroon might get hate, but African World Cup qualifiers are better than any other confederation, in my opinion. Hey, at the end of the day, you're definitely right, because like this format is a bit new. Like we've not had like a playoff round between 10 teams and 5 winners. Like usually it just happens through a group stage. So yeah, even in the group stages, there's always a shock somewhere. There's always a team that could come through because they had a great campaign. I mean, Togo in 2006 is an example. Like they just came through their group and was able to qualify. Obviously, captained by Emmanuel Adebayor. Like so, the group stages is probably a better showing. I mean, but even still, we could get a shock. We'll get Mali maybe get to their first World Cup, potentially. Obviously, Congo maybe returning first time since 1974. So, it's one of those. Like you never know what could happen. I mean, obviously, yesterday the drama in the games for Europe, the European qualifications. Obviously, Turkey missing that last minute penalty. Burak Yilmaz missing that penalty in Portugal. Obviously, Italy they're staying home again for another World Cup. North Macedonia with a playoff final against Portugal on Tuesday or Wednesday, I believe it is. Wales getting to the World Cup. I mean, Wales, I don't know if they've ever qualified for a World Cup before. I don't believe they have. So them qualifying for a World Cup is kind of crazy to see too. So yeah, it's interesting. It's really interesting. I mean, in terms of the South American qualifications, the big teams always make it. The Argentinas, the Brazils, you don't really get an opportunity where there's a big shock. You might get one of the teams like that qualify 5th or something like that, or qualify for a playoff one. Like you might get a Bolivia, maybe, But yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those situations. I mean, Algeria versus Cameroon, Senegal versus Egypt. Yeah, it should be very interesting to see what happens. I'd like to watch that game though, because there could be payback. Egypt getting to the World Cup, there could be some payback. I mean, they qualified for Russia in 2018. They didn't do very well at all. I think they went out group stage as well. So, yeah, should be interesting. Should be interesting to see. Yeah, we're still half time. So I feel like I'm in line. I feel like everything's in line right now for me because it's still saying half time for me. So we're still at half time right now. Getting ready for this. Getting ready for this second half. Can Congo finish off the job? Let's see. Let's see if they can. There's an opportunity here to have a lead to hold on to when they go to the reverse fixture in Morocco on Tuesday. But yeah, let's see. Eric saying what I like with the Africa qualifiers is that it's so unpredictable and intense. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. You've got Colombia, Peru, and Chile yet to qualify. Bolivia lost last night to Colombia 3-0. Yeah, it's interesting. I can't lie to you. But yeah, Colombia, Peru, Chile yet to qualify. That's what I'm saying. It's like Peru got to the last World Cup as well. I remember they got to the last World Cup in I think they also went out group stage. I think they were in the France group, if I'm not mistaken, in the group stage. I think they were in the France group, to be fair. So yeah. Like all teams in the final round could qualify. Yeah, that's the thing. Like this playoff format is interesting. It's going to be interesting how they do the AFCON for next year's qualifying. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, we can see the Congo fans Everybody's draped in the red and blue. People have got their flags. Yes, it's good. It's a good sight to see them, see people back in the stadium. You know, the bottom tier is full up pretty much. It's pretty much full up there. Yeah, the Moroccan team is coming out now. So yeah, we are on our way to starting this second half very soon. I might be a few moments behind people, but I believe I'm on the right track here. But yeah, people, we're gonna be live. We're gonna be live for the game at 5 anyway. So when this game is done, whatever happens, Cameroon, Algeria will be straight afterwards. And then it is the turn of Ghana versus Nigeria. Big game, nerves are building, but let's see. Yeah, the Moroccan players are just warming up now on the pitch. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't believe it started just yet. From what I can see, the pictures I can see, the players they're on the pitch. I can see the Moroccan players on the pitch. I haven't seen any pictures of the Congolese players on the pitch yet. So yeah, they're not on the pitch at all. It's just the Moroccan players. They're still waiting for the Congolese players to enter the field of play. So I don't know what this delay is about. If anybody does know what this delay is about, let me know. Let me know. But yeah, big up NN. He's saying, you know, it's a big game for his country. You know, after the disappointment of the African Cup of Nations, not, you know, only coming third place when they had a real chance of getting to that final. They had a real chance of doing something again. Now the Congolese players are now coming out onto the field of play. It's also nice that they've been able to get some players that weren't born in the country as part of their setup. It's pretty good to see that. But yeah, we'll see. It's just kicked off for you, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, they still returned for me. They're still returning right now, so must have been a pretty long team talk. I can't even lie. But yeah, for me, we haven't kicked off just yet. Yeah, we didn't win a game, but it was a disappointment for your country. I'm not speaking about Ghana. It was a disappointment for Cameroon. You guys had a real chance of winning it on home soil, and you just didn't do it, unfortunately. Do you know what I mean? You only got third place. So it's an opportunity to get to a World Cup here. With your team is not the most vintage team that we've seen in recent histories. So to get to World Cup with that team, it's a big achievement. So we'll see, innit? We'll see. And obviously, new coach as well in Rigobert Song. So it'll be interesting to see how he does today. So we're gonna watch together. We'll see. But yeah, I've kicked off now. So it's kicked off. We've kicked off second half here. So yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens in this second half. Do you think that North Macedonia could beat? The final is in Portugal, so I'm not sure. It could go either way. It could be Portugal beating them by 3-4-0, and Bocani with the header. Tried to find Bakambu, but it was into the keeper, Bono's hands. But then at the same time, North Macedonia could just go there, defend in numbers, and it could just be one of those kind of games where Portugal just can't hit the target, or they're missing so many chances, and then North Macedonia just get another smash and grab like they did before. So it's one of those. Like, you just never know. It is a final. It's an opportunity to go to a World Cup. It can go either way. I think it can go either way, literally. One-off game. Portugal could win it 5-0, but they could also lose it 1-0. Who knows? They could lose it on penalties. Who knows? Nothing happens. They have a second leg to try and negotiate at home. So if they lose this game, they still have a chance in the home leg later on this week coming. Oof. And Nesri's gone down. Kayembe's gone down after a foul. After a foul by Amala. Manuel saying that Cameroon missing Anguissa and Ngamalu got me a bit uneasy. I think for me, it's a pretty interesting situation. And yeah, Onana was in a car crash, yeah, as well. But they say he's all right. So, boy, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. Like when you look at the two of them, like well, yeah, when you look at these two players are going to be a big miss for Cameroon. Like, you know, Anguissa with some of the energy in midfield, the ability to play the ball forward from him. I wonder who's going to replace them. I think who was that? Hongla. He played really well in the times I saw him. So if he's playing, he's going to have to step it up big time for Cameroon. And then obviously in Ngamalu, I was really impressed with him. But here's Wisa now in the box. Shot. Ooh, goes wide. That was a chance there for Congo. Wisa again, the goal scorer, was in the box, tried to curl it round the keeper, but just goes just wide of the post. But yeah, very open. Hakimi vacating space. There was space in behind for Wisa to get in there. And he tried to go very close. Very close. Yeah, and Ngamalu impressed me a lot in the first 2-3 games for Cameroon, but he faded towards the end of the tournament. So, you know, it's one of those. It's one of those, man. Hopefully the replacements can be enough to help Cameroon in their home game, because they really do need to win that home leg. Otherwise, it's a mighty task to go over to Algeria to try and win that game. Big up Alexia's World. I want Congo to win. Come on. Me too. I want Congo to win. I can't lie to you. They are winning right now. It is 1-0. A goal from Wisa after 20 minutes. But thank you for stopping through. I appreciate the support. Make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new here. We've got Algeria versus Cameroon next at 5 o'clock. Then at 7:30, it's the big game between Ghana and Nigeria. And then obviously next week we're gonna have 3 more games as well next week from the other qualifiers. So we'll see what games I'll pick to do. But for sure, the return leg between Ghana and Nigeria will be shown on the channel. So imagine people were saying Italy versus Portugal, but we shouldn't overlook Turkey yet. Macedonia has gone through. It's true. It's true. Big up Chlorinated in here saying that I feel torn about North Macedonia versus Portugal. On one hand, I don't want to see Portugal miss out, but on the other, I want to see North Macedonia qualify. They beat Italy and Germany. Yeah, it's one of those. It is one of those. This is Cristiano Ronaldo's last World Cup. People forget this as well. He's not going to another World Cup. So we'll see. I think he's going to be very determined to make sure that they do qualify for this World Cup, and that's why I say it can go either way. I can see Portugal going into that game and slapping them 5-0. But at the same time, I can see it being a very tough game, a nervy game, and North Macedonia doing everything in their power to make sure that Portugal don't score, and then they nick a goal, and then they go through. It's one of those. Yeah. DR Congo is exposing the Morocco wingback, obviously Ashraf Hakimi. No North African team going to the World Cup this year. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm here for my West Africans. Like, you see, I didn't want Egypt to win the AFCON. Senegal won it. I need Congo to get the victory here against Morocco. They're very largely overhyped. side, Morocco. I think because people get fooled by the fact that because their players, a lot of their players play in Europe, and like the Hakimi factor and all of this, that they're a good side. From just looking at the way they play football, they're not that great. Like, as I said, there's at least 5 teams better than them in the continent. So, if they're going to be one of the representatives for the country, I'm not sure. For the continent, sorry, I'm not sure. But it is what it is. Let's get all the West African teams in the World Cup. And Manuel saying there's a penalty kick. Let's have a look. Let's have a look to see. I don't know what's going on, but if you have Mei on the ball, there's a cross. There's a shot. And I believe it's a corner. It is a corner to Morocco. I'm about 3 minutes behind, or just under 3 minutes behind. I can't even lie. The wind is blowing there in Kinshasa right now. The corner is going to come in though. Oof, header. Oof. Good save by Kiasumba. And then the follow-up, he saves again. So Mei Batu, yeah, so it's a good save by Kiasumba, and then the deflection goes out. Another corner for Morocco. Ooh! Yeah, it's a handball. That was a penalty. Yeah, handball. It is a handball. There, and that is interesting. Penalty to Morocco. The handball from that corner. Let's have a look at it again. Ooh, yeah, and it is the striker, Bakambu, with hand in an unnatural position. Kiasumba is not happy with the referee. Referee's telling him to get onto his line. And Mai is going to take this penalty. Kiasumba's on the line. He's receiving his instructions from the referee. I've turned off the comments from you people. I'm going to return in a bit. But Mai is going to take it for Morocco. Referee's not trying to allow any encroachment. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Referee blows his whistle. He stutters. Oh, over the bar! Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Over the bar by Mai. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Over the bar. Such a poor penalty there. So poor. I hate the little stutters. If you're gonna stutter before you take the penalty kick, be sure of the corner you're putting it into. Wow. And it's still 1-0. Here's a ball towards Enesri. Chancel and Mbemba comes across to clear the danger. Ronaldo said in the past that he wanted to retire at 41. By the time the next World Cup comes in 2026, he'll be 41 and retire from football after the tournament. He probably has one more in him. He's not, but the thing about it is he's not going to be a major part of the reason why they make it. But yeah, it is what it is. Will this penalty miss for Morocco disrupt them? because that was a big chance to get back into the game, and they've missed it. They've absolutely missed that chance to get them back into the game. Can Congo capitalize and get another goal to try and seal this victory? Let's see. Wisa with a lot of space in behind. Gets past Hakimi. Cross. Ooh. There should have been some communication between Messina and Bono. So it's gone out for a corner. It could have been a goal kick. They should have been communicating with each other. Congo can smell blood. Congo can smell blood. Corner comes in now. Ooh. Here's Mbakani. Tried to backheel it towards Wisa. Kayembe to recover the ball though. Here's Wisa now. He can give it back to Kayembe if he can't, but he's not. He's going to take on Mei himself. Cross. And cleared by Sais. And Gonda with the throw. And Wisa puts the ball out for a throw in. Oh, good play. That was good play there by Mbemba, but just that last part, the final pass that would have freed up Wisa there, it didn't come off in the best way. But Morocco, that penalty miss is on the minds of the team. You can tell they really need to do something in this game to get back into it. Here's Hakimi. Hakimi coming forward now. Here's Kayembe. And gets the throw in as well. Good play. Just over half an hour to go in this game. Still 1-0 to Congo. Wisa with the goal after 20 minutes. Morocco with the throw in now. Messina to take it. Mai, the penalty miss. The guy that missed the penalty for Morocco, but can't get forward. It's cleared away by Luyendama. He's had a good game today, I think, defensively for Congo. Cross into the box. Oh! And I think, who was the header? Was it En-Nesyri or was it Hakimi with the header? Let's have a look. Hakimi just peeling off there. Yes, Hakimi with the header. And he just gets it off target. But he's coming forward now. Kia Sumba to take the goal kick. His Amrabat gets fouled by Kayembe. Here's Mai. Into Mai again. So Sammy Mai and Ryan Mai. Ryan Mai's been fouled, I believe. So Ryan Mai is the guy that missed the penalty for Morocco not that long ago. Yeah, he's fouled by Bastien in midfield for Congo. Free kick cleared away by Mbokani. Here's Bakambu. Ngonda towards Wissa, but couldn't keep it in. I believe that. I don't know if that's the president of the federation they keep showing, or if that's the president of the country. I don't know. Mbokani is coming off. And Akolo is coming off. So Yannick Bolasie is coming on, which is going to be interesting to see. It was good to see. And Malango is coming on for Mbokani. So like for likes changes for Congo. But Yannick Bolasie is going to come on, a bit more dynamic, provide a bit of trickery on the right-hand side for Congo. And then Malango to kind of take the place of Mbokani, who's hasn't had much to do in the game, to be honest with you. He's, hasn't been fed up with a lot of chances. Here's Bolasie now coming forward, though. Is he fouled? No. Goes down, though, by the tackle from Amala. He tries to win the ball back from Amala, but Amala comes away with the ball. He's going to go forward now. Plays the ball into Mai. Tries to link with En-Nesyri, but the touch was very poor. That's good play there by Luyendama. He's probably been man of the match for me for Congo so far. Good ball. Bakambu just fouled there. Big Boon, Boon Manir, just showing his support for Morocco here. Big up yourself. Thank you for stopping through. I appreciate the support. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. Can Morocco get back into it? They've got just over 20 minutes to go. Here's a cross. Cleared away by Agard. Here's Mbemba. Ball forward towards Balassi, but towards Malango. Malango, yeah. Bakambu tried to feed the ball towards Balassi, but it wasn't enough. There's a long ball towards Nesri, but cleared away. Hakimi takes over though. Takes a shot, but it's well wide. From too far out, he was never going to get that on target. He didn't catch it right either. Two changes now for Morocco. That's going to be interesting to see what happens there, but Ghana and Nigeria to a space after the game will be peak. Yeah, trust me, it will be. Depending on who wins and who loses. But we'll see. We will see. It's 20 minutes to go in this game. Still 1-0 to Congo. Elokabi coming on for Ryan Mai, and Nesri coming off for Tissusali, I believe his name is. But yeah, going to be very, very interesting. Here's Sami Mai trying to cross the ball towards Elokabi, but it was well over. And then saying battle of the fake jollof because neither of you man made it. Who made it? Was it who was it? Was it Sierra Leone that made it? I don't know. Who made it? Let me know. But Ghana jollof is better though. Ghana jollof is better, so don't even try it, bro. Here's Kayembe now. Lewin Dama. Paul breaks to Bakambu, but tried to flick it over his head, but there wasn't anybody on the same wavelength as him. It's Senegal. Like with your bullet rights. Calm yourself down, bro. Calma. Don't need to be on this right now. Save it. You should be nervous because you got a big game in literally less than half an hour. That's what you need to be on. That's it. Why do people like involving themselves in the jollof rice? Well, that's what I'm saying. It's got nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you, fam. Congo are now going to look to defend deep now and heading into these last 15 minutes. A bit of a dangerous tactic for me, if I'm being honest, but let's see. Kiasumba with a long throw out, but it doesn't reach his intended target of Wisa. Amrabat just missing the ball there, but so did Bakambu as well. And Hakimi's not able to recover the ball there. Wisa's coming off. Wisa's coming off. They're just going to show his goal again. Bongonda is going to come on for Congo, but that was Bongonda coming on for the for Congo, but that was a good goal from Wisa. Deflection off of Saiss to put into the net, but it is what it is. We take the goals how we take the goals. And now, ooh, Bakambu went down. He was in the box, but wasn't able to get a shot. Romain Saiss with the tackle. And here's an opportunity for Morocco. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! And Morocco are right back in it. It is 1-1. It is 1-1 right now. Wow. They're claiming offside, but I don't think that those claims are going to be had. I don't think those claims are going to be had. And Tissou Dali with the goal for Morocco. The two strikers, El Kabi with the header. And what a strike by Tissou Dali. Wow. And that's a crucial away goal for Morocco here. It is 1-1. Are they checking it on VAR? I don't know. But I don't think they should take the goal away from him. It's a good goal. I think the goal stands. I don't know if it is going to. Yeah, they're doing a VAR check on the goal. Yeah, they are doing a VAR check. Let's see if that's going to be the case. Or have they given it? Yeah, I think they have given it. Yeah, it is a goal. So Tissou Dali with the goal after 76 minutes here. And it is 1-1. Congo now. I think they've given it. I'm putting it as 1-1 at the moment. The players are complaining, but it looks like the ref is allowing them to restart. He's still getting some instructions from. Goal confirmed. Yeah, they've given the goal, and it is 1-1. Tissou Dali, great finish. Him and El Kabi linking up, which is what they would have wanted, and Nesri and Ryan Mayi to do in the game, but they've not been able to link up, and those two have linked up. The substitution from the manager has worked, and it is 1-1. Congo with it all to do as away goals do stand. Morocco have finally got their crucial away goal, but they're on their attack now. And Kiasumba recovers the ball in the box. Yeah, it's onside. It is onside. You're not confident hearing that in Ngamalu and Zambo and Ongun Newe is not there either. Yeah, it's a goal. No, damn. One of the North African teams, a gassed up lot. No, it's green to confirm it's onside. Yeah, it's on. It was onside. I looked at the replay. They showed the lines. It was onside there, and Congo's hard work has now been undone. Here's Luyan Dama. Ball's gone out, and now the away goal has been secured by Morocco. A finish, absolute finish from Tissou Dali there. But can Congo get anything to go and hold on to back in Morocco? Who knows? But Morocco may feel they're in the ascendancy now with that goal. Serious business. Can there be a late winner for either side? Can there be some late drama heading into this second leg on Tuesday in Morocco? There's a cross into the box. Ooh, good header. Oh! Great save by Bono. That was a chance there for Congo. Great save by Bono. Whose header was it though? Oof. It was Malango with the header. Chance there. Big chance there for Congo to try and get back into the game. And Adam Messina is down for Morocco, getting some treatment. I'm getting some treatment from the medical staff. It's looking like Congo's hard work has been undone, but we have to wait and see. They have 9 minutes to go. The Moroccan fans are there in Congo, in Kinshasa, in the stadium, in full force, which is I'm surprised to see, but they're there. They are there supporting their team, and great link up with between El Kabi and Tissou Dali. Great link up. Right, FIFA use away goals in the internationals, but UEFA don't know if UEFA use away goals in their qualifiers. Boy, I mean, it's crazy. I can't lie to you. Big up Basir Rahim in here saying hi. Good job for DR Congo. Big up to yourself, Basir. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well if you are new here. It is an interesting day. Can Congo get that goal? But it's a foul in the box. Malango complaining, feeling like he's been fouled. Amrabat is on the floor now. Trying to waste time. He's trying to waste time. He's getting up now. He is trying to waste time. You don't want Victor Gomez to referee our return leg. Cape Verde smacking Liechtenstein 4-0 at halftime. Another two changes, sorry, for Morocco. Adam Messina is coming off, and so is Imran Louza. But coming on is Fajar and Alakouche as well for Morocco. DR Congo will win the tie or this game. Let me know. I think it could end up being a draw here. But you never know. There could be a late goal. There could be some late drama. So who knows? Can't wait for Algeria, Cameroon. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. We're going live in about 10 minutes. I'm just gonna literally go to the toilet, grab something to quickly to eat, and then yeah, we'll see. We'll get straight into the game. Which match are you watching? Egypt versus Senegal or the Jollof rivalry? Of course, Ghana versus Nigeria. I would love to have watched the game. I'd love to. I think I might have both games on. I think I'll have the game here and I'll just be watching it myself. Like, so yeah. But I'm watching the main game we're doing is, so you will get some updates from me though. DR Congo will go to the World Cup. I want them to go to the World Cup too, my friend. I want them to go to the World Cup too. Like, I'm ready to see them in the World Cup, but it's going to be a very difficult journey for them. Wow. Ngonda's been sent off. 2 yellow cards. Ngonda has been sent off for Congo now. Wow. Wow. And that is looking like could be game over now. For 2 yellow cards. He's walking off the pitch, applauding the fans. Let me have a look at the tackle. Let's have a look at this tackle here. We're starting to have a bit of a crazy end to the game now. Let's have a look at this. Oh yeah, it's a yellow card. Yeah, it's going to be a yellow. Yeah, it just kicks right through the back of Hakimi, and yeah, you can't complain. So it is a red card. Congo now down to 10 men with just under 5 minutes to go in this game. People, it is going to be an exciting end. Here's a free kick coming in, headed away by Congo. They're going to be defending for their lives in this last 4 or 5 minutes plus added time. And it is a goal kick to Congo. Yes, Morocco do need to take advantage. Long time since we've seen Cameroon in the World Cup. So, yeah, let's see. I think you guys are going to go through to the World Cup. I think this Algeria side, they are dusted now. They got to their peak of their powers when they won the AFCON in 2019. But I don't think that they can do much of anything else, in all honesty. I don't think that their team is good enough anymore. So, we'll see. We'll see. I think you go to the World Cup, in all honesty. But it's today's game is the big determiner. It's today's game. If you win today's game, I think you go through. Any other type of result, and then I don't know. But you have to win your home games. Home advantage counts. So make the most of it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, there's going to be a defensive change here. I can see that now. Yeah, so yeah, Bakambu coming off. Cedric Bakambu coming off. They need a defensive change here. And Bope Bokardi coming on for Congo just to kind of shore things up. With the 1-1 scoreline, you don't want to lose the game with the 2 away goals. So it just makes sense. Here's Bolassi. Hakimi with a lot of space to operate in on that right-hand side now. Storming forward. Gives the ball to El Kabi. Ball over the top towards Hakimi. Just showing his strength to just try and keep the ball, but he loses out. Here's Kayembe now. Big up to my bro, Rich. Eagle Eye Football. Make sure you subscribe to Eagle Eye Football. He'll be joining me alongside Banks from the final third at 7 p.m. for the build up to the game between Ghana and Nigeria. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's also streaming on his channel too. So make sure you go there, lock in. But he won't be joining me for the other game. I'm sure he'll be on his way home trying to just sort out family and all of that. So yeah, but lock in with me because it's going to be interesting in the game, the next game, Cameroon versus Algeria in Yaoundé. It should be interesting. It should be very interesting. Yeah. I mean, I hope you guys go through. I hope you guys go through. In all honesty, big up Moss, man. Oh man, I don't see how BN and how can I don't see how can BN see Ghana versus Nigeria at all today. How to watch also me and CB back on Tariq Talks too. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where they're showing it, to be honest with you. I don't know where they're showing it across the world. I can't lie to you. Like I'm watching this game on a stream right now. I was told that the FIFA YouTube channel would be showing these World Cup qualifiers, but when I've gone and looked, they're not there. Maybe they'll show the Ghana Nigeria game later, but they're not showing it on there right now. We've got a minute plus added time to go. There's another change being made. Right now. Soufiane Boufal is about to come on, and I believe who's coming off? Yeah, Salim Amala is coming off. He's putting a shift today. Boufal to just be a player to come and keep the ball, frustrate and win some fouls, but we'll see. I said, Rich, don't do it to yourself. But yeah, big up to yourself, Moss. Thank you for stopping through. I'm sorry, Morocco played the most rubbish football. They don't play good football at all. I haven't really been impressed. That one piece of brilliance got them the goal, but it came from plays that you didn't even expect. 3 minutes of added time. We are now into it. No foul there for Congo. Frustration for Malanga. Here's Kayembe, but there's a foul. It's a free kick to Congo. He accidentally kicked the dislike button. Like button, dislike button. They do the same thing, basically. It just gets people to see the video. So here's a cross. Clear the way. Hung with sanity and vibes last night. Mexico, USA. I was asleep. I can't even lie. I was asleep. I was supposed to join him, but I was asleep. I can't even lie to you. Late game. Late kickoff. Raptors as well doing their thing. Yeah, it's interesting. Playoff season coming soon as well in the NBA. Big up to my guy Guarin in here. Thank you for stopping through. I appreciate the support. But it looks like this game is going to end 1-1. Congo at home, not able to take advantage of their home advantage. But, you know, it is what it is. Rich lost his voice against Palace in the FA Cup quarterfinal. Has his voice returned? His voice has returned. So he should be fine for today. ESPN Plus for America. Fair enough, Drizzy. I know in Africa it's being shown on SuperSport, but in the UK it's not being shown anywhere. So we're all having to do a bit of digging to find the stream to see if we can watch the game. But yeah, offside for Morocco. Ghana versus Nigeria, been looking. Yeah, me too. Yesterday went to see the Swedes versus the Czech on FIFA, and nothing. Maybe looked at the wrong spot, maybe potentially. 1-1 and Cameroon, Nigeria next. Yep. March Madness and all of those stuff. Yeah, everything's going a bit mad. Moss. I'm telling you. But yeah, we're about to close out this game. It's looking like it's going to be ending up a 1-1 draw, which I think is a fair result for either side, to be honest with you. I don't think either side has dominated the game in that way. So a draw is I say that too soon. Ooh. Could there be another final chance? 6s and 7s. 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 and Morocco will take their time to try and sneak out of Kinshasa with the draw. They clear it upfield, and that is it. It is full time. It is full time here. Whew, what a game! It has ended 1-1 between Congo and and Morocco. People, the game between Algeria and Cameroon is starting in about 3 minutes time. I need to go to the toilet, grab myself something quick to eat. I'm going to join you in the stream in about 3 minutes time. But big up to everybody who's been in here from the beginning. We'll be back. We'll be back in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, we'll be back, people. And I'll start up the next stream. But make sure you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the notification bell and all of that. Make sure you are live, or you're live with me in 2 minutes. We'll be back in a bit. Peace, people.